What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your friendly neighborhood Dallas, aka Infurness, and welcome back to another episode of National Geographic, also known as Thetekkitrealm. But today we're going full out with National Geographic because this is a very special episode indeed. So as you know, scamming in general is a practice that's becoming more and more prevalent in this day of age, unfortunately, and there's many different varieties of the type of people that do practice it. I like to call them species, so what we do here on this channel is that we go straight out into the darkest wilderness to try to find the most unique types of scammers that are also the most entertaining to mess around with, and today is absolutely no different. We just happen to manage to infiltrate a scammer group chat. And by that, I'm not even talking about some professional, like, organization's email list or something like that. Some kind of thing that you would imagine seeing, like some fake Windows error pop-up message on some Windows Explorer that you're, for whatever reason, still using on your grandmother's laptop. This was straight up like the type of group chat you'd be sliding into with your friends on Discord or iMessage, anything like that. And this was a pretty easy thing to end up doing, and I think that it was quite entertaining to disguise myself as one of them. It all started with this seemingly run-of-the-mill type of voicemail that you'd get on your phone. Probably not something you'd think twice about. It's an automated text-to-speech type thing. Already things don't seem to be adding up all that much, but of course, we're used to this around here. I know none of you are being fooled by this, and to make sure that you don't get fooled by a scammer, then make sure you go about 2 inches below the screen and kindly obliterate the red button if it is indeed red, and you'll also get an added bonus of 10 years of good luck on top of that. But this scammer, in their voicemail,
your Windows software is in danger of being disconnected if you do not take action by calling this number. Please call back as soon as you can to get this settled with us. Goodbye.
Was very kind in the way that they wrote out the automated, very disturbing and creepy sounding voice. If only they had left a real message, maybe it would have been a little bit more believable. So Scammer Sam out here was calling to let me know that the warranty on my Windows laptop was now no longer valid, and I needed to schedule a new warranty or purchase another copy of Windows in order to not lose the entire thing or whatever. Look, don't even ask me how this is supposed to make sense, because look, like, what do you expect? Now, of course, I couldn't let the warranty of my Windows laptop that I didn't have go out of date and lose the software that I also did not have, so I needed to get in contact with them ASAP. And be prepared, what you're about to observe is the natural habitat of one of the most endangered species of scammers, the text-to-speech voicemail scammer. My favorite kind, if I do say so myself. They don't fare too well in the wild nowadays because people have seemed to learn better about this type of stuff, but either way, they're still out there. So I got into a message convo with the scammer and basically wanted to disguise myself as someone who was definitely going to fall victim and want to get a renewed Windows, of course. So this is when the scammer revealed his name again, Sam. And since they're using a fake phone service that you could just get for free online, I was able to track their call using nothing but Wi-Fi. This is why if you're a scammer, I would recommend investing in a VPN. But don't be a scammer, of course, otherwise I'll just be forced to destroy you. And now, that's a perfect time to get into our sponsorship, which is nothing. I never get sponsorships. And surprisingly, the location came up to be somewhere in North Carolina. It's most likely where this phone service was located, and not the scammer themselves. Hello? Hello, hi.
Yes, hi, sir.
Oh, sorry, my bad, that was an accident, I didn't mean to actually call, okay. That's not in North Carolina. And of course, in order to use this phone masking service, you need your own phone carrier yourself, therefore your own number, which was conveniently listed underneath the alternate numbers section. So all I did was go to the website and logged in with the exact credentials. If you're wondering where I got their email address from, well, I just took the website URL that they directed me to in their conversation with me and reverse searched it into a simple web application called snov.io, and just like that, there you have it. Sam. I guess they use this alias in email scams too. That's unfortunate. And their website isn't the best, to say the least. And just like that, I had access to all of this scammer's messages and contacts, but most importantly, the group chat. Now these were a bunch of numbers, of which ended up actually being in a different country. They certainly were not in North Carolina. And just looking through the brief messages that they were sending to each other, it's looking like their little operation wasn't all that innocent after all. Maybe this goes a little bit deeper than just renewing a Windows warranty. So after their very intelligent conversation, I decided to butt in myself. Hey guys, I'm back. Okay, any update on the Stripe situation? Oh, not yet. What is it? If cash are not getting there in by today, is Sean's gonna flip? Relax, alright? He said he's doing it. Yes, that's right, I'm doing it. So, how much have you guys made today? This was all written in a different language, of course, so I had to translate it to figure out which language it was, and then use Google's technology to morph myself into the pack to disguise myself as one of them in order to get a more in-depth investigation here. They haven't seemed to have detected anything wrong yet. 23 pending, responds scammer number 1. By the way, none of these people go by personal names in this group chat. It's just these arbitrary numbers. Oh nice, I got 24. No you don't. I've been doing this all day. I guess I'm just better than you. No, LOL. How much cash so far today? Are you stupid? Just look at the invoices. None of it matters if you don't get the Stripe account working. But truth be told, I already knew exactly how much money they were making if they were indeed telling themselves the truth, even within their own interior scam chat. If 23 out of the 23 people purchased one of their scam packages on their website going for $89 to replace or at least renew the subscription to Windows that they were advertising, then that means this scammer alone had made over $2,000 in a single day. Where that money goes, if it goes into the pockets of each person in particular, or if it's shared in one bank account, we really have no idea. But either way, we continue. Okay, I think you're just getting jealous because I can scam people better. Haha, no need to be so mad. Bro, I am not mad, you being a dick about it, and suck. 10 total for me now, except for the snitch LMAO. I am not I'm just better. Get used to it. Shut up, idiot. No one actually agrees. Yeah. Did someone call back Amanda? Scammer number 2 and or scammer number 3, I'm not really keeping track. Decided to butt in, asking if someone had contacted what I'm assuming to be one of their many victims. No, I'm busy with my 23. The morons are too easy and Abdul thinks he's cool. I can do this so much all day. I'm not even trying right now, so what are you saying? You just jealous because my wife is your mom, not me, so shut up and work. I thought my name was Sam. No, you're just being stupid. Bruh, why are you acting like this? Because I'm better than you. I am better, man. I bench 150. What do you? You live in dumpster. Dumb. You can't scam 50 more by today before me. Bet. I don't need to. I make 7 figures a year, replies original scammer number 1. Clearly the one who's the most cheesed at my verbal attacks. I have obviously put forth a challenge to the alpha, so that's clearly what the situation's all about. This one was kind of too easy of a bait because of course I didn't even have to try to trick them into giving me expository information because they literally didn't know who they were talking to. So, scammer number 1 literally sends me a screenshot of what I can only imagine is an unaltered picture of their actual bank account. But not really all that concerning to me because, well, I have all the resources on my side. Thanks for sharing this. I'll be reporting this to the police to investigate. The response after this was, okay. I'm not Sam, or whatever. I infiltrated your scam group chat. Question mark, question mark, question mark? Dumb. WTF. I recorded this whole conversation. It's time to say goodbye. The last message in this group chat was by scammer number 2 by an unknown name. Apparently, me, the account I have gotten into in order to make this conversation, my real name is actually Abdul, apparently. Well, this group chat was shut down immediately after this last message. However, I don't think the original Sam was actually aware of me being in their account for quite a while, because I still had access to it, and I used that time to go and diligently message every single one of the contacts that was just sitting there open on the message board, warning them that they had been or almost been a victim of this potential scam, especially the ones that hadn't yet replied to the voicemails that they left, which was just the text-to-speech. As for this picture of this bank account right here, now clearly they did not know who they were sending this to, so it's not like they censored any of this information. I'm assuming that this is actually a bank account belonging to this whole operation. It's probably a shared. It's definitely not a normal bank. It has all of the routing information on there that I'm blurring just for obvious reasons. So I went and took the liberty of reporting this to the police. I gave them all the information as their phone numbers and the email addresses and their website, and now their whole entire bank account. I think it's safe to say that these scammers' scamming days just might be coming to a bitter conclusion. But it's always very interesting to look into the very delicate society and culture of these very endangered species. It always makes my day to see their empires of making money off of other people come crashing down. Well, thanks for watching this video. Yeah, hopefully this was productive in terms of at least eradicating one particular group off of the face of the earth. This way there's one less fake text-to-speech voicemail scam going around into people's inboxes. But yeah, until next time, thanks for watching, I appreciate it. Once again, make sure the red button about 2 inches below the screen is gray, otherwise you'll be missing out on 10 years of good luck. Goodbye.